Hey guys, this is Dekin the Undefeated here. Haven't lost a single game. No matter what they say, haven't lost. I let them win. I'm here with...
Matt, the best.
Can't be the best if you don't show up.
I always show up, just only when it matters.
Today we're going to be talking about the Premium Collection set 2019. We are breaking the videos down into the nations to simplify it so that you can focus on one nation if you want to really watch the video for just specific cards. So you don't have to go through and watch an entire session.
Yeah, I was going to say, that way we're not dragging on one video for like an hour and a half just sitting here talking about just every card that's been released.
So to start off, we're going to talk about the Progenitor Dragon of Gloomy Dark for Middo. Grade 4, 15k, has the Ultimate Stride, except it's not said as Ultimate Stride. Continuous G-Zone, Stride without paying the cost. The only skill is Auto Vanguard Circle, one placed. You counterblast one, your opponent chooses the same number of his or her rear guards as the number of your open rear guard circles and retires them. If 3 or more were retired, you soul charge 5 and draw 1. It's good in Dark Irregulars, and aside from that, it's trash.
Yeah, it's good in Dark Irregulars. Other than that, I can kind of maybe see it in Pale Moon, just for the soul charge 5.
But
because they call stuff from Soul and do
even
stuff
then,
from Soul.
they do that themselves, so it's kind of pointless to have. The only thing about it is you get to stride for free afterwards.
Yeah.
But even then, like Time Leap, you're not going to want to play this in Time Leap. It literally screws with everything. You soul charge your pieces into your soul, you're screwed.
Yeah.
So, it's not a really good card.
And then you got Spikes, but...
I mean, Spikes, they kind of need to be on the field to do their stuff first.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's the standard
I don't know
deck
if Spikes do much from Soul, but...
No, they just...
I know,
push into Soul.
I've heard of people possibly playing Hellheart 8 with this now, but I don't know. I'm not sure. If you guys know if anybody plays Hellheart 8 with this, would you let us know, please?
Next.
Alright, so next, I am reading the Grade 4 for DI. Evil God Pontiff Gastil Diamanus. I hope I said that right. It's Stride, and then it's got an Auto Vanguard. When a card is put into Soul, all of your front row units gain power plus 3,000. And then it's Act Vanguard once per turn. Counterblast 1 and turn a card from your G-Zone face up. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your Soul, and shuffle your deck. This unit gets all of the abilities of the cards put into your Soul by this effect until the end of turn.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good, especially for DI. I mean, like I was saying, you could put D Creeper in and just creep it, power crease.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you want to put something that bottom decks itself from Soul? The only thing is the Soul Charge 2, but even then...
Plus 6k power.
But, I mean, you get to 6k anyways. That's if they're in a pinch, I feel like they do that. But even then, any smart DI player would put something else in Soul.
Well, not only that, but, like, I was thinking, even if you want to go for grade 3s, if you want to have your Stride to have the abilities of your grade 3s, you could put, like, No Life King in, make it where you re-ride something to stand, possibly, maybe. You could put... I've heard that Blade Wings are really good. I don't know much about Blade Wings.
Yeah, I don't know much about the whole DI thing.
I can see Darkness playing this, maybe, possibly. I don't know if there's very many Darkness players out there anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole...
Other than that, the main deck that this would make sense in is No Life King.
Yeah, I could see that just because it's a lot of the standard stuff, and a lot of the standard stuff has ways of just killing off your opponent's stuff, or even getting skills of your
Especially
stuff.
if you run No Life King with that grade 0 assassin.
Yeah, but I mean, it's limited to 1 now. So
yeah, I know. That's the thing. They limited it to 1. That's
it's just because the NLK loop while they're on grade 2 is why.
Yeah, I can see that. All right,
moving on to Spike Brothers. That's me. Is Shoot Down Emperor Violent Ace. It's grade 4, 15k. Stride as usual. Its skill is Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Counterblast 1, and turn a card from your G-Zone face up. You draw the same number of cards as face-up cards in your G-Zone, and until the end of turn, this unit gets Act Vanguard Circle, Soul Blast 1. One of your units gains power plus 10 until the end of turn. Second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle. When your opponent's guardians become 2 or more, cost counterblast 1 and put a rearguard into your soul, and call a card from your hand to rearguard circle. The turning something from your G-Zone face up and drawing the same number as your face up cards is kind of nice because you can draw into your combo pieces, and then giving something 10k is also nice because they power creep enough as it is with themselves. They just
especially
plus 10.
Yeah, the standard spikes.
Well, that's what the premium deck is standard mixed with the G-Zone. And then when the Guardians are 2 or more, call something, swing, skill, freaking push into soul, call a copy out. But
I don't know if people would play this in Hell Hard 8. I've heard from some players that are local shock that you could play Hell Hard 8 with this. That is another thing that I would like to know. If anybody would be interested in playing Hell Hard 8 with this.
Yeah, I have
zero idea.
I have little knowledge of Spike Rose for premium.
So
moving
on to the Grade 4 for Pale Moon, Fancy Megatrick Dark Lord Princess. It is Shrine, obviously, and then it's Auto Vanguard. At the end of a battle that it attacked a Vanguard, turn a card from your G-Zone face up. Stride a face-up G unit from your G-Zone with power and the Magia ability on Vanguard as stand. And it gets drive -2 until the end of turn. If you stride, call this card to river. So it gives you a free attack. It gives you a restand pretty much. Even though you're losing 2 drives, so you only have 1. But
I mean, what does that matter?
Yeah, what does that matter in premium? You know?
I mean, with the Magias, they multi-attack. They use copies of themselves, call stuff from Soul with specified name, and multi-attack with that.
I don't know much about the Magias, but
yeah, I don't either. But even the simple fact of it is, you stride a Magia, so you go into this, stride a Magia G-Zone unit, and then that Magia G-Zone unit can possibly have you multi-attack even more.
Here's the thing: you would almost have to play this in a Magia build? Well, I don't know. Would you be able to play this in any other build except for Magia?
I don't know. I think the Nightmare Alice build is more based around the Nightmare Alice.
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like you could do that, but just put in Magia strides or a Magia, at least one Magia stride. You have to just to do this ability and get the restand.
But you have to think: why would you base your G-Zone around just one card to do? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
It's the whole point of it is.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to just base it around one card, but you could.
It's the same thing. Same thing with the Gear Chronicle stride. Why would you put this Time Leap card into a ZTV deck?
Yeah, that's very true.
They're 2 whole different things.
All right, Deacon. It is your
moving on to the sexiest of sexy cards, Interdimensional Dragon, History Build Dragon.
Interdimensional Dragon, of course.
Yeah, it looks really sexy too. Grade 4, 15k, obvious, has the normal stride. Its skill is Continuous, Vanguard, and G-Zone. If this card is face up, all of your units with the Time Leap ability get power +3 during your turn. And Time Leap, Auto Vanguard Circle, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, turn a card from your G-Zone face up, and Time Leap up to the same number of rear guards as face up cards in your G-Zone. I have actually been testing this out, and it is your first stride and super easy to turn over, and it's awesome because even it itself, since it has the Time Leap ability, gains the 3k. And if you have 3-4 of it, they gain 12k if you have 4 of them, 9 if you have 3 of them. So, and the ability to just Time Leap up to the number of G-Zone units face up. With Gear Groovy, you use this as one of your things, and then you Time Leap on top of your restand because of course you're gonna do next stage.
Yeah.
So
this automatically as far as I know, this automatically puts Time Leap above ZTV.
Oh, easily now, just because they have this one card is amazing because Time Leap for 1, and it has the Time Leap ability, so it gains the 3, and then the multiple copies of it just adds the 3, and all the stuff in and of itself, the deck just Time Leaps. I mean, it's obviously the point of the deck, and just the Vanguard being able to Time Leap is awesome. Yeah, but like I have been testing it out, and it's pretty nuts when you get stuff to go off. You can 2-turn kill like you used to back in the day, except Gear Groovy this time.
And that concludes our video. And
yeah,
I would just like to give a shout out to my buddy Deacon over here. We are Team Crimson.
All right, Matt. Hold
Please
up.
like and subscribe.